Prince Harry is surprised by the results of a DNA test revealing unexpected findings regarding his lineage in relation to his father, Charles. "You do not hold the position of being my father." The one who came up with the idea was Meghan. She desires for her husband to uncover the reality. Hello, with all the regal splendor, we warmly welcome you to the Princess Diana News Channel. Join us for another enchanting journey into the world of royalty. Now, let's get to the video. For years, there have been persistent rumors suggesting that James Hewitt is the biological father of Prince Harry. Since the emergence of Prince Harry's distinctive red hair and the revelation of his mother's infidelity with a charming red-headed military officer, there have been accusations suggesting that he may not be biological son of King Charles. According to insiders, Harry may be indicating in his forthcoming memoir, Spare, that despite the challenges in his relationship with his father, it could potentially have some positive aspects. Naturally, there have been moments over the years when he has playfully expressed curiosity, albeit in a twisted manner, as suggested by an insider. According to exclusive sources, there is now a strong recommendation for Harry to undergo a DNA test in order to bring him ultimate peace of mind. A few years back, she took the initiative to trace her own ancestry and was hoping to involve Harry in the journey. At the end of the previous month, Meghan made a notable revelation during her podcast, Archetypes, stating that recent testing has shown her to have a Nigerian heritage constituting 43% of her lineage. She expressed her eagerness to further explore this newfound knowledge. According to a source, Meghan believed that sharing Harry's results would provide her children with incomplete information, thereby limiting their understanding of the topic. Nobody can say for certain if he followed through with it. It seems to be a delicate topic for him. Throughout the majority of his existence, Harry has consistently refuted any claims suggesting that James Hewitt is his true biological father. While instructing her sons in horse riding, the ex-officer engaged in a romantic relationship with Princess Diana that lasted for 5 years. This relationship was established in 1986, 2 years following Harry's birth in 1984. However, the act of gossiping has not been deterred. Although many people acknowledge that Harry is increasingly resembling Charles as they both age, the majority of courtiers concur. An unidentified source in the publishing industry recently revealed to New Idea magazine that Harry's ghostwriter has encouraged him to extensively explore his relationship with his father. Therefore, it is probable that he will have casually mentioned the Hewitt rumors. Undoubtedly, Harry will express in this book that he deeply believes Charles has not fulfilled his role as a father, despite the strong likelihood of them sharing the same genetic makeup. It appears that Meghan has a strong desire for her spouse to uncover the truth. Throughout the years, she claims that fragments of his being have gone astray. However, a trusted source from the royal circle has confirmed that James Hewitt cannot be Harry's biological father. Harry's birth year was 1984, implying that Diana had not encountered James Hewitt until 2 years later in 1986. And their relationship started shortly afterwards. Charles remained deeply in love with Camilla and continued to maintain communication with her even during his marriage to Diana. However, it wasn't until 1986 that he officially rekindled his relationship with Camilla. It had been a year since Diana's initial romantic involvement with her bodyguard. Barry Mannequin, the individual whom Diana had a romantic relationship with, served as her personal protector. In fact, based on the timing, it appears highly probable that Mannequin is indeed Harry's biological father. On the contrary, that man does not possess red hair. And so the gossip about Hewitt started. There has been a blatant disregard for the fact that red hair runs significantly in Diana's maternal family. Given the fact that Diana was the first to commit adultery in the marriage, it is time to put an end to the continuous vilification of Charles. Moreover, there is a pressing need for individuals to cease perpetuating the notion that he is not truly Harry's biological father. It is highly unlikely that the royal family would have accepted Harry as an heir to the throne if they had any doubts about Charles being his biological father. Charles and Diana possessed positive attributes as well as flaws. Prince Philip believed that Charles should marry someone better suited for him than Camilla, which ultimately proved to be a regrettable decision for their marriage. In retrospect, it is obvious that Charles made a mistake by not marrying his true love initially. However, now he has successfully reached his goal, and it is clear that he is extremely pleased with Camilla. Diana might have experienced some temporary happiness following her divorce, but she could have maintained her happiness by simply wearing a seatbelt. Or maybe never found themselves in a vehicle with an intoxicated driver. I believe that the truth is sufficiently heart-wrenching. There is absolutely no necessity to fabricate these deceptive tales. There are individuals asserting that it is impossible to definitively confirm that Diana did not encounter James Hewitt prior to 1986. Diana's numerous romantic entanglements, combined with the possibility of hereditary traits influencing Harry's hair color, have raised questions about the identity of his biological father. I must confess that there is a similarity between him and James Hewitt. If Charles is indeed not Harry's biological father, then he deserves great recognition for embracing Harry as his own and putting forth his best efforts in raising him. He shouldn't have to face the burden of these accusations made by Harry and Meghan. Perhaps due to their knowledge of how beloved Diana was by the public, the royal family may have been content to conceal certain details in order to protect her reputation. Regrettably for Harry, it seems that during his time as a student, his classmates knew him as Harry Hewitt. It is possible that his mental health issues stem from his mother's acts of unfaithfulness. There is also the potential for Harry's mental state to cause him to genuinely think he is telling the truth. To put it intelligently, we are all unaware of his perspective on the world. Let's entertain the hypothetical scenario that King Charles is not Harry's biological father, but rather, it is James Hewitt. I am confident that is not true, however. Why on earth would Harry desire to disclose such information, even if it turned out to be true? This would immediately result in his departure from the royal family. If implemented, he would lose his status and all sources of income, excluding those derived from his mother. Furthermore, it would remove him, along with those children, from the succession queue. Although Harry has proven to act against his own best interests on occasion, I doubt he would exhibit such stupidity. No matter what is disclosed in the book, it will not be the same thing. If this scenario were to occur, Harry would ultimately forfeit all privileges and titles, effectively removing him from the line of succession. Although he may insist on feeling trapped, it's highly unlikely that he would allow that situation to occur. Harry's significance would diminish entirely, rendering him insignificant. Upon Harry's birth, he held the third position in the line of succession for the throne. For Harry to become the successor, it only took a tragic and fatal incident where Charles and William had to be together. If there were any uncertainty about Charles being his father, I believe the Queen would not even consider the chance of the crown being inherited by an illegitimate child with no connection to the royal bloodline. Despite potentially sparing her oldest son from the humiliation of being viewed as a cuckold. Should Harry actually be James Hewitt's son, it would have caused an immense scandal and Diana would have faced severe criticism. I believe the reason behind the Queen's decision to forbid the Cambridges from flying together in one helicopter is her awareness that if Harry were to inherit the crown unexpectedly, it could potentially spell the demise of the monarchy. Harry's lack of intelligence and his choice of a low-class spouse are the reasons for the negative perception, not his illegitimate status. Furthermore, the British people and the Commonwealth would never fully accept him as their true monarch. It is well known and not a recent development that both the royal family members and the heirs to the throne choose to travel separately. Occasionally, William has chosen to disregard this instruction. However, it seems that he has significantly improved in adhering to it nowadays. I highly doubt that Harry is James Hewitt's biological son. It is my belief that Diana indeed met him initially a couple of years later. I believe it is imperative for everyone to cease disseminating such rumors and instead rally behind Charles as he assumes the role of king. That man has eagerly anticipated the moment of becoming a king throughout his entire life. I have no doubt that he will excel due to his great sensibility, bless him. In relation to William, Catherine, and their children, they continue to grow together and deepen their love for each other. We have a deep affection for them. That's it for the video. Please share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and share with those interested. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our latest content. Thanks for joining us, have a great day, and stay tuned for upcoming videos.